Hello, single Capricorns. Welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot. If you are a regular viewer, if you are new here, don't worry. Timsy is not naked. Tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can. I do that by using this plain deck here to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person who is linked with the read. Okay, and there we go. We got a King of Spades come falling out. So the King of Spades is, well, another Capricorn. No, it's a Libra. It's an air sign. It's a Libra. Okay, so you are dealing with a Libra. Okay, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Maybe you're working from a different aspect of your birth chart. So go and check out the All Signs overview I done for this particular batch of reads, and go with whatever resonates. Don't worry too much about the star signs. Okay, I'm talking about that All Signs overview. In that All Signs overview, you had the Lovers card come out. This is strongly pushing towards, well, perhaps you are going to be single for not much longer. Okay, so to go with our Lovers, we have got the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and well, it wanted to show us two cards, maybe three, but no, definitely two. We've got the Emperor as well, and the Three of Pentacles. So someone, it could be you, could be them, is planning to take control of this situation, to start working on this situation with the other person and building something new. That Three of Pentacles. Okay, the Emperor card would be taking control of the situation, and the planning part of it all comes from the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the way we'll do the energies is top left hand corner will be the situation, middle left will be how this Libran is connected to it, bottom left is the potential outcome for you. I say potential because, well, we all have our own free will. We can get in the way of the universe's plans and the like. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups coming out. Although it is in the reverse, I do feel it's more of the upright. Okay, I think it's just the way it kind of fell out. Okay, we got a Page of Wands for how they're connected, and we got the King of Pentacles for the final outcome. Okay, from the bottom of the deck, we have got, well, Jesus, we've got all the pages. Well, nearly all the pages. The Page of Swords coming out for the overall energy. Okay, so the Page of Swords can be an energy of spying, someone watching, planning, preparing, but it can also be an energy of disappointment, perhaps. Someone makes their move and gets knocked back. Okay, the other thing is this is all very immature energy, shall we call it. Except for our King of Pentacles at the end. Everything else about this, it's a little bit on the immature side. Okay, so the connection itself is the Page of Cups in reverse. Now, the Page of Cups is all about sort of young love, young romantic fantasies, that sort of thing. New love coming in. Perhaps the reason this is in reverse is because perhaps it's an old love. Maybe it's someone coming back from your past, or perhaps it's someone you've had love for a long time and you haven't ever acted upon it, and perhaps now you're acting upon it. Okay, so we got a King of Wands in the reverse as well. We got the Ace of Pentacles, we got the Nine of Pentacles, and we got the Four of Pentacles. Very practical situation here. So the Ace of Pentacles is that foundation. We saw the beginning of that foundation with the Three of Pentacles in the split when we cut the deck. Here it is. It's starting slowly. This may have already, as I said, this may be a person you've loved for a long time but never acted upon it. That's an Ace of Pentacles energy. Something was started a long time ago. You didn't realize it started a long time ago, and it takes a lot of time to roll on and build up its energy, and now it's getting to the point where that energy is being visible in the 3D and felt in the 5D in a big way. So we got the King of Wands in reverse as well. The King of Wands is talking about, in a situational sense, when it's in reverse, someone could be being a little bit arrogant. Someone could be a little bit forthright. Maybe someone could be a little bit, I'm the person's gift. I'm God's gift to people. They could be a little bit vain. And so someone could be just kind of tackling this the wrong way. Okay. Instead of coming in being themselves, they're kind of like primp themselves up to be someone they're not quite. With the 9 of Pentacles there, that is talking about the singleness of this read. Your independence, their independence. 4 of Pentacles at the end is a kind of greedy holding on energy. So someone might be holding on to their singleness, their independence. This could be you, this could be them. There's a fear of letting go of being single. Maybe you've just grown accustomed to doing what you want when you want and not having to worry about other people's feelings or emotions or anything like that when you make your decisions. Okay, crossing all this is the 10 of Wands. Okay, as much as you're hanging on to that single feeling, or maybe they are, as much as that single feeling is being hung on to, there's a burden. There's a burden with it. There's something missing. You're not happy about it. And the 10s always indicate new beginnings. Well, we've already had one new beginning in here, but this could be indicating a new beginning. Okay, this is a new beginning. What happened a while ago. This is a new beginning, which is happening, well, kind of now. Okay, so let's see how our Libra is connected to all this. The Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is an energy of seizing the day, grabbing hold of the moment and going with it. Don't really worry about where it might take you or what it might do. Just, there is the opportunity. I want it. I'm taking it. All the court cards in the Wands section are all a little bit selfish. They are all a little bit about themselves. Okay, so this Libran is a little bit selfish. It is a little bit about themselves. But in this particular case, there's an opportunity and I'm taking it. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out. We got the 8 of Cups coming out. We got that 10 of Wands now coming out again in the main part of the read. And we have got the Sun. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is talking about a turnaround. Okay, it literally means things are changing. Now, it depends if they are in a good place at the moment. They could be changing to a bit of a worse place, or if they're in a bad place, it's changing to a good place, and they see an opportunity to make the change. Maybe they see the opportunity of you're now single. Okay, maybe you're recently single. Maybe they're the ones who have been harboring this love for you. Okay, maybe you haven't been harboring a love for them. Okay, so with that Wheel of Fortune sitting underneath our King of Wands, maybe they will be changing their ways. Maybe they're not going to come in towards you as arrogant and vain as they would normally. Maybe that's a front they normally put on to boost their ego when they're trying to get people. Okay, 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is talking about movement. It could be moving house. It could be moving jobs. It could be going on holiday. It could be going for a walk, or it could be leaving something behind which isn't working. Okay, maybe the King of Wands in the reverse there, and moving towards something what does work, or leaving something behind which is broken, moving towards something which is fixed, which is our turnaround energy from the Wheel of Fortune. Turning something. Okay, we don't know exactly what. Yeah, I'm not putting any extra clarifiers on the Wheel of Fortune to see what it might be turning or how it might be turning it, but it's turning something. Okay, obviously all you people watching, you all have your slightly different stories here. You're slightly different situations, but this is the same energy affecting those stories and situations. For some of you, it's turning their situation from good to bad. For others, it's turning it from bad to good. 10 of Wands coming out in the main part of the read. Again, it's that burden. Maybe they're the ones who are feeling the burden of being single. Maybe they are always single because of their arrogant attitude. They're feeling the burdens of that, and they don't want to feel the burdens of that with you. Okay, so that's why they're turning things around. They see the opportunity. Maybe you're recently single, as I've said, and they see the opportunity of finally having a chance with you, and that's one opportunity they're taking. But they're also taking the opportunity to turn around their current ways. Okay, so the Sun at the end is happiness, security, joy, wonderment. Wonderment. I don't normally get wonderment off of the Sun, but yeah, wonderment. It feels right. It feels right to them, so they're doing it. Okay, it makes them feel good, so they're doing it. Still a little bit selfish, them, but still they're doing it. Also, if you had any sort of question, as I've been talking all about this lot, the answer is yes. Okay. So if you think it's Jim, yes, it is. If you think it's Jill, yes, it is. Okay, crossing all this is the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is talking about bringing something to an end, normally a painful end. Now, this could be their current way of life. This could be a romantic situation they're already in. Maybe they have to jack in their job and get a job closer to you. For example, I don't know. Again, it's different energies, different people. But crossing this is the Judgment. It's a second chance. Okay, as I said, I believe this person has been around in your life for a while, and there's been a love being nurtured for one or other of you from the other side for a long time, and this is the second chance to make it work. Crossing that is the 9 of Swords. There's a little bit of anxiety about doing that. There's a little bit of conflict about doing that. Maybe there is some sort of social stigma, age gap, religious problem, all caught up in all this as well. And then the indecision of the King of Cups. But the King of Cups is also an indication of the love that wants to be given. But there is a little bit of indecisiveness about giving it. Okay. So let's have and right at the bottom of that, I did think it was important, but I couldn't think why. It was the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, there's the 5 I pulled. There's the Queen of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Okay. So there is some sort of divine coupling going on here. And with the Lovers card as the main card of this read, there is a divine coupling going on here. This is the universe's choice, so to speak. Maybe the universe has been keeping you two apart, hoping that you two will grow up. Okay, but apparently with a Page of Cups and a Page of Wands, well, you haven't, have you? You're still that happy-go-lucky, young at heart person. You always will be. Okay, King of Pentacles, success, but hard work. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to be going down an easy street. There's going to be hard work. There's going to be rows. There's going to be maybe moves, savings, scrimpings, and all that. But there is a success to be had at the end of this. Oh, look at that. I talked about moves and the Tower comes out. And then we've got the King of Pentacles again. And then we've got the Hanged Man. And then we've got Strength right at the end of all this. Okay. So, as I said, yes, maybe there might be moves to have to be made here. Maybe job moves, house moves. Maybe you live apart at the moment. You have to come together. This is all showing up in the Tower. Life is changing in a big way. Okay, big enough to create a Tower energy. So this is like an upheaval energy, if you want. And yes, the Tower is quite often seen as a bad card. To be fair, yes, life changes can be bad. Maybe they're forced upon you one way or another and you didn't want it to happen. That's the bad side of the Tower. But generally speaking, it just means there's a big life change happening. Now, you two might move out of your separate homes and move in together. And it's not a bad thing, okay, but it is a big upheaval. It is a big life change. There's going to be cutting out two of everything you have. You don't need the two TVs. You don't need the two cars anymore. Are we gonna look at getting rid of a car and sharing a car and saving some money that way, etc., etc.? So again, with the King of Pentacles coming out on the other side of this, with some work, it will be successful. And that work could be simple little things like, do we get rid of one of the cars and keep the other and save some money? Or do we keep both the cars and just work a little bit harder to pay for it? The Hangman is looking at things differently, and the Strength card is a fear energy there off the Strength card, but there is the strength to overcome that fear. Okay, so as I said about the Tower card, I said about the Tower card before tackling the Hangman there. I said about the Tower card. Depends how you look at it. It could be something forced upon you, which you didn't want to happen, and it's a life-changing event, the Tower. But it could also be something you are mutually working towards, but it's still a life-changing event, like moving in together. Okay, and that's looking at things differently. I've looked at the Tower differently, and this is looking at things differently. So perhaps you might have to look at things differently. Maybe you take out a mortgage, it's leaving you stretched on your current budget, and thus you have to take some savings, make some cuts here and there. That would be looking at all your financials differently, wouldn't it? Okay. Crossing all this is our Five of Wands. Our Five of Wands, again, is talking about the conflict. And I'm pretty sure when I said here, there may be a few rows and things. Well, there you go. There is the conflict. But it's not just conflict. This is being tested. Now, if you can imagine you are some sort of martial arts expert, and you're going from one coloured belt to another coloured belt. Okay, so you're not an expert, you're a martial arts enthusiast, and you're going from one coloured belt to another coloured belt. Well, there is some sort of training you have to do for that. There is some sort of test you have to do for that. And then there is the recognition afterwards. Well, that normally would be the Six of Wands. If you pass, your victory, your recognition for your hard work. But this is the training this is the doing the test, the being tested. You will be tested to see if you are actually ready for all this by the universe. The universe believes that you are, otherwise it wouldn't be throwing this at you. I mean, you hear about, there are things in the Bible what says God will never give you anything you can't handle. Okay? And things like that. Life will never throw you anything you can't deal with. It's the universe. The universe won't actually put you in for this test until it's pretty sure it thinks you're going to pass the test. Again, you have your free will. You might screw it up. It is what it is. If it does, there's a whole system for that in the tarot. You get to the judgment. We saw the judgment crossing over here. We get to the judgment, and you either go on to the world or the fool. The fool is if you fail the test, you have to go and resit the test. The world is if you pass the test and you level up and you go on to the next stage. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that you like this video. It also lets the YouTube algorithms know that you like this video, and it will help my channel grow. If you didn't like this video, you can give it a thumbs down. I'm okay with that. I don't mind. But please let me know why in the comments, because if it's something I can do to change the format or something like that, then I can take that on board and have a look at it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, because that way you'll be adding your energies to the Tarot Team pot, which will make these reads resonate with you on a more personal level in future. Oh, sorry about that. Just hit my mic, I think. And yeah, that totally threw me. Yeah, Tarot Team pot. Yeah, subscribe. Until the next time you're watching one of my videos, you will be good out there.